Welcome to my channel. Have you ever felt that you understand English, but when you try to speak, your mind goes blank? What if I tell you, you don't need people to become fluent? You just need yourself. Stay with me, because today I will show you how to talk to yourself like a native speaker, step by step. Chapter 1: Why Talking to Yourself Can Change Everything. Let me start with something very real. Many people who are watching this right now feel stuck. You learn English. You watch videos. You read. You understand a little more every day. But when it is time to speak, you stop. Your mind becomes empty. Your heart beats fast. And you think, I need someone to practice with. I need a partner. I need a friend. I need the right person. And then days pass, weeks pass, months pass, but that person never comes. And slowly, your speaking becomes weaker, not stronger. You start feeling that maybe English is not for you. Maybe you cannot do it. Maybe you are not good enough. But listen carefully. This is the moment everything can change for you. Because what if I tell you, you have been waiting for the wrong person all this time? What if I tell you, the best speaking partner in your life has always been with you? It is not your friend, it is not a teacher, it is not a stranger on the internet. It is you. Yes, you. The person who is watching this video right now. You can become your own speaking partner. And when you understand this, everything starts to change. I know what you are thinking. Talking to yourself feels strange. It feels a little uncomfortable. Maybe you feel shy even imagining it. But let me tell you something very important. Talking to yourself is not strange. It is natural. It is powerful. It is exactly how every child in the world learns a language. A child does not wait for a perfect partner. A child does not wait for perfect grammar. A child just speaks. Again and again, small words, broken sentences, simple ideas, and slowly, day by day, that child becomes fluent. Not because of big books, not because of difficult rules, but because of one simple habit: speaking without fear. Now think about this. When you were a child, you did not feel shy speaking your first language. You made mistakes, many mistakes, but you kept going. Nobody stopped you. Nobody told you that you were wrong. And because of that, you learned naturally. But now, as an English learner, something changed. You became careful. You became afraid. You started thinking too much. You started waiting for the perfect sentence. And because of that, you stopped speaking. This is why talking to yourself is so powerful. Because when you talk to yourself, there is no fear, there is no judgment, there is no one to laugh at you. You can speak slowly. You can repeat the same sentence again and again. You can make mistakes, and nobody will stop you. This is your safe space. This is your training ground. This is where your real English journey begins. And let me give you a strong truth that can free you from fear. You do not need perfect grammar. You do not need big vocabulary. You do not need long sentences. You only need one thing: courage to start speaking. Even if your sentence is very simple, even if it is only 3 words, even if it is not perfect, it does not matter. Because fluency does not come from being perfect. Fluency comes from speaking again and again until your brain becomes comfortable. Many learners make a big mistake. They think English is knowledge. They think if they learn more words, more rules, more grammar, then one day they will start speaking. But that day never comes. Because speaking is not knowledge. Speaking is a habit. And habits are built daily, not once a week, not when you feel ready, but every single day, step by step. So from today, I want you to change one small thing. Stop waiting. Stop searching for the perfect partner. Stop thinking that you cannot start alone. You can, and you will. Because the moment you start talking to yourself, you take control of your learning. You are no longer dependent on anyone. You are no longer stuck. You are moving forward. At first, it may feel slow. It may feel uncomfortable. You may not know what to say. That is okay. That is normal. Every strong speaker you see today started like this. Small steps, simple words, many mistakes. But they did not stop. And you will not stop either. And here is something beautiful. When you start speaking to yourself every day, something changes inside you. Your mind becomes faster. Your fear becomes smaller. Your confidence becomes stronger. And one day, without even realizing it, you will speak a sentence quickly, naturally, without thinking too much. And in that moment, you will smile, because you will know you are changing. This is just the beginning. In the next chapter, I will show you exactly how to start speaking from zero, even if you feel you know nothing. Chapter 2. Start with simple sentences. No pressure. Let me tell you something that most learners do wrong from the very beginning. They try to speak like a native speaker on day one. They want to use big words. They want long sentences. They want perfect grammar. And because of that, they feel pressure. They feel stuck. They feel afraid. And slowly, they stop speaking again. This is the biggest mistake you can make. So take a deep breath and relax. You do not need to speak like a native speaker today. You do not need perfect English. You do not need to impress anyone. You only need to start small, simple, easy. That is your real power. Now I want you to imagine something very simple. You are sitting right now. Just look around you. You are not in a classroom. You are in your real life. And this is where your English begins. Say this slowly in your mind or softly with your voice. I am sitting. That is it. Just 3 words. I am sitting. It is not big. It is not perfect. But it is real. It is connected to your life. And that is what makes it powerful. Now maybe you are drinking something. Say it. I am drinking water. Or I am drinking tea. If you are tired, say I feel tired. If you are happy, say I feel happy. These are very small sentences. But do you see what is happening? You are not translating. You are not thinking too much. You are just speaking your life in English. This is where everything changes. Because thinking in English does not start with big grammar rules. It starts with simple sentences. Real sentences. Sentences that come from your daily life. When you say I am walking, your brain connects the action with the words. No translation. No confusion. Just direct understanding. Many learners believe they must first learn grammar deeply. They think they must understand everything before they speak. But that idea is stopping you. Because your brain does not learn language by reading rules. Your brain learns language by using it, by repeating it, by feeling it again and again. Let me share a small story with you. There was a learner who felt exactly like you. Confused, quiet, afraid to speak. Every time someone asked a question, he stayed silent. He thought his English was too weak. One day, he made a very simple decision. He said, I will speak only 3 sentences every day. Just 3. No pressure. No big goals. On the first day, he said simple things. I am sitting. I am learning. I feel nervous. That was all. On the second day, he repeated the same sentences. Again and again. It felt a little boring. It felt small. But he continued. Day after day. Week after week. Something started to change. Those sentences became easy. Then natural. Then fast. His mind stopped blocking him. He added new sentences slowly. I am going outside. I am watching a video. I feel better today. And one day, he realized something surprising. He was speaking without fear. Not perfect, but confident. Not fast, but natural. And it all started with just 3 simple sentences a day. This is the power of starting small. This is the power of no pressure. Now let's talk about something very important: repetition. Many people think repeating the same sentence is boring. They think they should always learn something new, but this is not true. Repetition is the secret of fluency. When you repeat a sentence many times, your brain becomes familiar with it. It becomes easy. It becomes automatic. You do not think, you just speak. This is exactly what you want, because real speaking is fast. Real speaking does not wait for your brain to check grammar rules. It flows naturally. Soon, do not be afraid to repeat. Say the same sentence 10 times, 20 times, even more. Say it slowly, then a little faster, then again with confidence. Each time you are training your brain. Each time you are becoming stronger. And remember this: you are not trying to sound perfect. You are trying to become comfortable. Comfort leads to confidence, and confidence leads to fluency. So from today, remove all pressure from your learning. Do not try to be amazing. Do not try to be perfect. Just try to be consistent. Speak small sentences. Connect them to your life. Repeat them again and again, and slowly you will feel the change inside you. And here comes something even more exciting. What you are doing right now is powerful, but it becomes even more powerful when you add one simple thing: emotion. Because speaking alone becomes powerful when you add emotion, and I will show you that in the next chapter. Chapter 3. Speak with emotion. Feel your words. Now something very important is about to change in your learning. Until now, you have started speaking simple sentences. You are saying small things about your life. That is powerful. But there is one problem. Many learners speak like a robot. No feeling, no emotion, just words. And when you speak like that, it feels like studying. It feels dry. It feels boring. And slowly your brain loses interest. But real language is not like that. Real language is alive. Real language has feeling. When people speak in real life, they do not just say words. They feel those words. They show emotion. They connect with what they are saying. And this is exactly what you need to bring into your practice. Let me explain this in a very simple way. If you say, "I am happy today," but your face is empty, your voice is flat, and your body has no energy, then your brain does not feel anything. It just hears a sentence. But if you smile, if your eyes shine a little, and you say, "I am happy today," with real feeling, then something different happens. Your brain becomes active. It connects emotion with language, and that connection is very powerful. Now try this. Say, "I am tired." Just say it normally. Then say it again, but this time feel it. Drop your shoulders a little. Slow your voice. Say, "I am tired." Can you feel the difference? The second one feels real. The second one stays in your mind longer. This is how you turn practice into real communication. When you add emotions like happy, sad, excited, nervous, calm, angry, your sentences become alive. You are no longer just learning English. You are living English. And this is how your brain learns faster. Because the brain loves emotion. It remembers emotional things more easily. This is why you remember strong moments in your life. Because they have feeling. So from now on, do not just speak. Feel what you say. If you say, "I am excited to learn," show excitement. If you say, "I feel nervous," show that nervous feeling. If you say, "I am relaxed," slow down and breathe. Let your body help your words. Here is a powerful truth I want you to remember. If you feel your words will stay with you. Say it again in your mind. If you feel your words will stay with you. This is not just a nice sentence. This is a learning secret. Many learners forget what they study because they study without feeling. But when you add emotion, your brain says, "This is important. I should remember this." And slowly, your English becomes natural, not forced, not memorized, but real. Now let me give you a small exercise. Look at yourself. Imagine a situation. Maybe you are meeting a friend. Say, "I am so happy to see you." Smile. Feel it. Then imagine you are worried about something. Say, "I feel nervous today." Change your face. Change your tone. This is not acting. This is training. You are teaching your brain how real communication works. And here is something beautiful. When you start speaking with emotion, your fear becomes smaller, because you are not thinking about grammar anymore. You are not thinking about mistakes. You are focused on feeling. You are focused on expression, and that gives you freedom. Confidence does not come from knowing everything. Confidence comes from expressing something, even if it is simple, even if it is not perfect. When you can express your feelings, you start feeling strong. You start feeling alive in the language. At first, it may feel a little strange. You may feel shy smiling or changing your face while speaking alone. But trust me, this is where real growth happens. This is where your English becomes human. And you are not here to sound like a robot. You are here to communicate like a real person. So from today, add emotion to every sentence you speak, even if it is very small, even if it is just one line. Feel it, live it, repeat it with energy, and slowly you will see something amazing. Your sentences will stay longer in your mind, your speaking will become easier, and your confidence will grow without force. And now imagine something even bigger. What if you could take this energy, this emotion, this way of speaking, and use it all day in your real life? Now imagine, what if you could turn your daily life into English practice all day? I will show you how. Chapter 4. Turn your daily life into English. Now we take everything you have learned and bring it into your real life. Not in a classroom, not in a special study time, but in your normal day. Because this is where real English grows. Many learners think they need extra hours, extra books, extra effort. They think learning English means sitting and studying for a long time. But the truth is much simpler. You don't need extra time. You just need to use the time you already have. Let us start from the moment you wake up. Your eyes open. Do not stay silent. Say something simple. I am awake. It is morning. I feel sleepy. These are small sentences, but they are real. They come from your life. And when you say them every day, your brain starts connecting English with your reality. Not with a book, not with a lesson, with your life. Now you get out of bed. Say it. I am getting up. I am going to the bathroom. I am brushing my teeth. You do not need to think too much. Just describe what you are doing. Slowly, calmly. Even if your sentence is not perfect, it is okay. What matters is that you are speaking. Then you go to the kitchen. Maybe you drink water. Maybe you eat something. Talk about it. I am drinking water. This is cold. I am eating bread. This tastes good. These are very simple sentences, but they are powerful because they are real. You can see them. You can feel them. Your brain understands them easily. Now imagine you are walking outside. Look around. Do not stay quiet. Say what you see. I see a car. The car is fast. I see people. They are talking. The sky is blue. The weather is nice. You are not learning from a book, you are learning from the world around you. This is how English becomes natural, because you are not translating from your first language. You are directly connecting English with what you see, what you do, and what you feel. No extra step, no confusion, just direct understanding. And this is very important. When you build this habit, your brain becomes faster. You stop thinking in your first language. You start thinking directly in English, not because you forced it, but because you practiced it in real life again and again. Now think about your whole day. You wake up. You move. You eat. You work. You walk. You rest. Every moment is a chance to speak. Every moment is a chance to grow. You do not need a special time. Your life is your classroom. Let me give you a strong line to remember. You don't need extra time. You just need to use the time you already have. Say it again in your mind. This is your power. Because now, no matter how busy you are, you can still learn, you can still improve, you can still move forward. And here is something beautiful. When you use your daily life like this, English stops feeling like a subject. It becomes a part of you. It becomes your habit. It becomes your voice. You are not studying English anymore. You are living English. At first, it may feel slow. You may forget words. You may stop in the middle of a sentence. That is okay. Do not stop. Keep going. Say what you can. Use simple words. Repeat when needed. Every small effort is building something strong inside you. Now close your eyes for a moment and imagine your future. You wake up, and your first thought is in English. You walk and you describe things in English. You feel something and you express it in English. No fear, no pressure, just natural flow. This is not a dream. This is a result of daily practice. You are building something step by step. You started with simple sentences. Then you added emotion. Now you are using your whole day. This is a system. This is a journey. And you are already moving forward. But there is one more thing. One secret that can make this practice even stronger. Something that can take your speaking to the next level faster than you expect. But there is one secret that makes this practice 10 times more powerful, and most learners never use it. Chapter 5. The Mirror Method. Your first real conversation. Now we are going to unlock something very powerful. Something simple, but life-changing. Until now, you have been speaking to yourself inside your space. You have used your daily life. You have used simple sentences. You have added emotion that is already strong. But now, we take one more step. Now you face yourself. This is called the mirror method. Stand in front of a mirror. Look at your face. Look into your eyes. Do not look away. This is you. This is your first real speaking partner. And something interesting will happen. It will start to feel like a real conversation. Not just practice, not just thinking. It will feel real. Now start very simply. Do not rush. Do not try to be perfect. Just look at yourself and say, I am learning English. Pause. Breathe. Then say, I feel a little nervous. Then maybe smile and say, but I am trying. Keep it simple. Keep it real. The mirror changes everything. Because now you can see your face. You can see your expressions. You can see your confidence or your fear. And this is very important. Because speaking is not only words. Speaking is also how you look, how you move, how you feel. When you speak in front of a mirror, you start building body language. You learn to look into eyes. You learn to stay calm. You learn to express yourself. These are the same skills you will use when you speak to real people. Now let me guide you step by step. Stand straight. Relax your shoulders. Look into your eyes. Speak slowly. Do not hurry. Use simple sentences. Make eye contact with yourself. If you feel lost, just say something easy. I am standing here. I am practicing. I want to improve. That is enough. At first, it will feel strange. You may feel a little uncomfortable. You may even laugh. You may think this is not normal. But listen carefully. At first, it will feel strange. But after some days, you will feel strong. This is the turning point. Because after some days, you will notice something different. Your voice becomes clearer. Your sentences become smoother. Your eyes stop looking away. Your face becomes calm. You are not hiding anymore. You are facing yourself. And when you can face yourself, you can face the world. This is no longer just practice. This is real speaking training. You are not just thinking words in your mind. You are speaking them out loud. You are hearing your voice. You are seeing yourself communicate. This builds a different kind of confidence, a deeper one, a real one. Many learners think confidence comes after fluency, but the truth is the opposite. Confidence comes first, then fluency grows. And the mirror method builds that confidence step by step. Now imagine this. One day, someone asks you a question in English. Before, you would feel scared. You would look down. You would stay silent. But now, because you practiced in the mirror, something changes. You look up. You stay calm. You speak. Maybe not perfect, but you speak. And that is a big victory. And here is the most important truth. If you can speak to yourself, you can speak to anyone. Because the fear was never about people. The fear was inside you. And now, you are breaking it. So from today, use the mirror, even for a few minutes. Speak, look, feel, repeat. Day by day, you will see the change. Not only in your English, but in your confidence, in your energy, in your belief. You are becoming someone new, someone who speaks, someone who tries, someone who does not hide anymore. But even after all this, many learners still feel stuck. Why? I will explain in the next chapter. Chapter 6. Why you feel stuck, and how to break it. Let me talk to you honestly, heart to heart. You have started. You are trying. You are speaking small sentences. You are using your daily life. You are even standing in front of the mirror and practicing. But still, sometimes you feel stuck. You feel like you are not moving fast. You feel like something is missing. And inside, a small voice says, maybe I am not improving. Maybe I am still weak. Maybe this is not working. If you feel like this, I want you to know something very important. You are not alone. Almost every learner feels this at some point. This is not failure. This is part of the journey. This is the moment where most people stop. But this is also the moment where strong learners grow. Let us understand why you feel stuck. The first reason is overthinking. You try to speak, but your mind stops you. It starts checking every word. Is this correct? Is this grammar right? Is this the right tense? And because of this, your sentence never comes out. Your mouth becomes silent because your brain is too busy. The second reason is fear of mistakes. You are afraid that your sentence will be wrong. You are afraid that someone will laugh. You are afraid that you will feel embarrassed. So you choose silence. Silence feels safe. But silence also stops your growth. The third reason is waiting for perfect English. You think that one day, when you know enough words, when your grammar is perfect, then you will start speaking confidently. But that day never comes. Because perfection is not the starting point. It is the result of practice. Now listen very carefully. This is where everything changes. Mistakes are not failure. Mistakes are progress. Say it again in your mind. Mistakes are not failure. Mistakes are progress. Every mistake you make is one step closer to fluency. This is not just motivation. This is truth. Because every time you make a mistake, your brain learns something new. It becomes stronger. It becomes faster. But if you stay silent, your brain learns nothing. So from today, I want you to change your thinking. Do not run away from mistakes. Walk towards them. Accept them. Use them. Because they are your teachers. Now let me give you a simple but powerful rule. Speak without stopping. Do not stop in the middle of your sentence. Do not go back again and again to fix it. Do not try to make it perfect. Just speak, even if your sentence is broken, even if the words are not perfect, even if you feel unsure. Keep going. For example, you want to say something but you forget a word. Do not stop. Use another word. Use simple words. Change the sentence. But do not stop. Because real speaking is not perfect. Real speaking is flowing. When you speak without stopping, something amazing happens. Your fear becomes smaller. Your speed becomes better. Your confidence grows. And slowly, your sentences start improving on their own. Now let us talk about something very important: consistency. Many learners study for 1 day with full energy. Then they stop for 3 days. Then again they try. Then again they stop. This breaks the process. This confuses the brain. But when you practice a little every day, even 5 minutes, even 10 minutes, your brain stays connected with English. It becomes natural. It becomes a habit. Small daily practice is more powerful than long study sessions. You do not need to do everything in 1 day. You just need to show up every day. Speak one sentence, then two, then more. Slowly, step by step. And here is something beautiful. When you stay consistent, you may not see big change in 1 day. But after some days, after some weeks, you suddenly realize something. You are speaking more easily. You are thinking faster. You are not afraid like before. This is how real progress looks. Quiet, slow, but powerful. So do not lose hope. Do not think you are stuck forever. You are not stuck. You are growing. You are learning. You are becoming better every single day, even if you cannot see it clearly right now. Trust the process. Trust your effort. Trust yourself. You started this journey. You did not quit. You are still here. That means something inside you is strong, and that strength will take you forward. And now, get ready for something exciting. Because when you bring all these steps together, simple sentences, emotion, daily life practice, mirror speaking, no fear, consistency, something magical happens. And now, let me show you what happens when you follow all these steps together. Chapter 7: The Day You Speak Without Fear. Now imagine this moment very clearly. It is a normal day, nothing special. You are not in a classroom. You are not preparing. You are just living your life. And suddenly, someone asks you a question in English. Maybe it is simple. Maybe it is unexpected. But something different happens this time. You do not freeze. You do not panic. Your mind does not go blank. Instead, without thinking too much, without translating, without stopping, you answer. The words come out. Simple. Maybe not perfect, but clear, natural, real. And in that moment, you feel something inside you. A small shock, a small smile, a quiet confidence. Because you realize something very powerful. You just spoke in English, without fear. This is the moment every learner waits for. This is the moment you dreamed about. But here is the truth. This moment does not come from magic. It comes from everything you have been building, step by step. Remember how you started. You began with small sentences. I am sitting. I am learning. I feel tired. It felt small. It felt simple, but those small sentences built your foundation. Then you added emotion. You did not just say words, you felt them. You smiled. You showed your feelings. You made your English alive. And because of that, your brain started remembering faster. Then you turned your daily life into English. You stopped waiting for time. You used the time you already had. You spoke while walking, while eating, while living. English became part of your day. Then you stood in front of the mirror. You looked into your own eyes. You spoke, slowly, honestly. At first, it felt strange. But then you became stronger. You became more confident. You stopped hiding from yourself. Then you broke your fear. You stopped overthinking. You stopped waiting for perfect English. You accepted mistakes. You kept speaking. You stayed consistent, day by day. And now, all of that has come together in this one moment. You are speaking naturally, not because you are perfect, but because you practiced. Not because you know everything, but because you kept going. This is your breakthrough. And I want you to understand something very deeply. This moment is not special for a few people. It is not only for talented learners. It is not only for confident people. This moment is possible for you. Yes, you. The person watching this right now. The person who feels shy. The person who feels stuck sometimes. The person who thinks, maybe I am not good enough. You can reach this moment, step by step, day by day. You don't need to be perfect. You only need to start and keep going. Say it again in your mind. You don't need to be perfect. You only need to start and keep going. Because fluency is not a gift. It is a result. A result of small actions repeated every day. A result of courage. A result of not giving up. Now close your eyes for a moment and see your future. You are speaking English calmly. You are not rushing. You are not afraid. You are listening and answering. You are expressing your thoughts, your feelings, your ideas. People understand you. And more importantly, you understand yourself. You are not translating anymore. You are not doubting every word. You are just speaking. Confident, calm, natural. This is your future. And it starts with one simple step. Speaking today. Even one sentence. Even one small effort. Because the journey you started in this video does not end here. This is just the beginning of your new voice. And that voice is already inside you. You can start today, not tomorrow. Right now, speak one sentence in English. Just one. And if you are ready to change your English step by step, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. I will speak today. I will see you in the next video.